Hey everybody, welcome to Chemical Guy's Detail Garage. Today I thought I would take a little bit of time to answer a common question that we get here, and that is how to remove bird stain etching. Now there's two types of etching. There's topical as well as fracture. Now in this Sonata you see that it has the outline of the bird stain, and even after washing it and using an OG clay bar, the stain still remains. Now if there was a fracture type of etching, what this means is the molecules of the paint have expanded and it's actually cracking the clear coat, and now it's affecting the actual paint. But luckily this was caught in time where it's not gotten permanent damage, but we're going to show you how to properly remove it and restore shine on this beautiful black Sonata. Now this is caused by the uric acid in the bird dropping reacting with the clear coat chemical, and as it stains there it can become worse where it'll flake the clear coat and eventually need to be repainted. But if you catch it quick enough you can actually just wipe it off, and then in some cases it'll come off completely, or in the case of this car we're going to show you how to polish it to restore the shine. Now today I've chose to go with the TORQ 10 effects. This is one of my favorite machines as well as a lot of yours because it's dual action, which means it's safe for any kind of vehicle, newer, older, any color, any shape. And also since we're working on a very small section here, we don't need a very large throw. Now we've attached it to a yellow backing plate, which is basically intended for flat panels, and also since this is a gentle curve, it's not very contoured, we don't need a very flexible backing plate. And then you see we have an orange Hexlogic pad, which is perfect for minor polishing and a little bit of a heavy cut, which we're going to be using to break down our VSS scratch and swirl remover. Now we'll start by shaking up the bottle. We're going to apply a few dots to our pad about the size of 1 hex. And since we're only working in a small section, let's start with 3 dots. And also we'll use a little bit of pad conditioner, just a couple sprays. And what this does is it helps to reduce any kind of friction and excess heat so you don't damage the paint. But also, no matter what chemical you're using, it's going to prevent any kind of dusting so that you're not making a mess. Now we'll start off by blotching it out on the small section here. And then on our lowest speed setting, we're going to spread it out in an even layer. And then on the highest speed setting, we'll actually do our polishing. But if you're new to polishing, or if you're new to using a dual action or any kind of machine in general, there's a couple things you want to keep in mind. And that is, one, you want to keep it perpendicular and perfectly flat on the vehicle so you're not digging in. On a dual action, that'll stall the pad and you're not going to be doing any kind of paint correction or any polishing. And also, if you're creating an excess heat in one area, you have the potential to mar the paint. So if you keep it flat and just give it gentle pressure on the top, this will give you the best results every time. So we'll start it up and then spread it, and then we'll do our polishing on the speed setting that's the highest, and then we'll show you how easy it is to remove any kind of bird stains, any kind of scratches, swirls, or any kind of blemishes using your dual action polisher. Now you see I've let VSS break down towards basically clear, and that's because VSS is an all-in-one polish and it starts off fairly aggressive and it needs the time to thoroughly break down to a very fine polish. So it's doing a lot of work, but you want to make sure that you can let it break down all the way so it does its job completely. And I'm just going to take a clean microfiber towel and buff off the minimal residue that's left behind. And you also see that I taped off this section here. That's because there's a little rubber piece in there that we don't want to stain. So the tape is just a little bit of extra precaution so that we're not adding any kind of new imperfections or any kind of staining to this vehicle. Wipe off any of that residue. And now that the surface is completely smooth and free of any kind of imperfections, you can either use a coating like Carbon Flex C9 to help repel any kind of scratches, swirls, UV rays, and anything else that's going to damage the finish. Or if you want something that you can kind of maintain a little easier, you can go with a glaze, a sealant, and a wax to help enhance the shine. But more importantly, you're going to be protecting that finish against future damage like bird stain droppings, water droplets, and anything else that can eat away at the clear coat and cause costly repairs down the road. So if you guys like this video, or if you want to learn more about these products, head over to our website, chemicalguys.com. Don't forget to drop a comment down below, like this video, and as always, we'll see you guys next time right here in the Detail Garage.